Second subject, figure 7, bar 75. Okay, right hand piano part, B to C sharp is a Y. So B up to C sharp is a Y. And then the next bar, E to F sharp, is also a Y.
Confusing all these letters.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is that what they put on the syllabus? Like, you have to do
These are the published notes, yeah. Now, to make it more complicated, those first three notes, the B to the C sharp to the E, is also Z. So those first three notes are Z. Then the next three notes, F sharp, G sharp to B, is a Z again. And then the B that you've just finished on to C sharp up to E is a Z. So you have three Zs. First one, second one, and then the third one starts on the same notes. So you've got two Ys and then three Zs as well in a row. All of that, so those three bars of right hand piano part up to the E, is S to A. So it's subject to A.
those bars that we just did.
Those bars that we just did.
The first three or four.
The first three and the first note of the fourth. Just to there. And then the piano does something that we've just heard somewhere else. What do we call funny offbeat semiquavers? Cha-cha, cha-cha.
Oh, the foxtrot.
Foxtrot. So we have 3 and a bit bars of S2A and then a foxtrot rhythm. Yeah, so we've had 3 and a bit bars of S2A, then 2 bars of foxtrot. We can get to bar 80. The right hand piano is S2B. Oh, sorry, my fault. So that's 2 bars of S2B with just a piano chord underneath it. And then another 2 bars of foxtrot. Okay, so we're in E major, but it actually takes a bar to get this. If you look at the bar where the key change happens, he actually moves down through B chord, and the second bar, only in that second bar does he land properly in E major. His clashes and his held notes on the violin. It says sword there by the strings. Sword.
If it's with sordine, is soft.
No, you were right in the first one.
Consordino.
Consordino is with a
Mute.
mute. So sword, it's muted strings at that point. It just gives it a much softer sound and slightly more kind of otherworldly.
How do you mute the strings?
On the violin, the sound of the violin strings travels down through the bridge, yeah, and the vibrations go through there, and it comes out through the big box, which it resonates through. You put the mute, which is a little plastic rubber thing, onto the bridge, and it grips it, and that then mutes the sound. It lessens the vibrations that go through. So you actually physically have to put it on it. Okay, so that's S to B at 80. Then we get to figure 8, and the piano has a little moment, which is based on subject to thematic material. So he's playing those little triplet arpeggios, and it's based on the bits that we've just heard. So subject to thematic material at figure 8. Okay, end of that line then. We get the 1, 2, 3 figure that we talked about right at the start. So the last 3 notes of that page, A, B, C sharp, is 3, 2, 1.
Is it Z then?
No, because Z isn't 3 notes moving by step.
Oh. So what is it?
It's 1, 2, 3.
Just 1, 2, 3.
Just 1, 2, 3. I think it's 3 notes moving by step. Top of the next page then, we've got the held chord and then 2 bare fifths there. It's literally a fifth without the third in it.
Sweet.
Yeah? And then 3, 2, 1 coming down on bar 90. D sharp, C sharp, B is your 3, 2, 1 moving down there. Last bar of that line where it says 13, you've got a bare fourth, C sharp and F sharp on the first beat and the last beat. Then we get to figure 9 and the fagotti plays the tune. Amelia, what's the fagotti? Can you remember?
Yeah.
Bassoon.
I was going to say that.
So the bassoon at figure 9 has a solo and plays S to A. That's bar 96. We get 3 bars of S to A. Underneath that S to A, if you look on the very bottom line, you've got the double bass going. So it's going dominant to tonic, dominant to tonic in the double bass part there. Turn the page, we're at bar 99. What are the winds doing at that point?
The foxtrot.
That foxtrot idea again in the wind there. Bar 99 and bar 100. Underneath that, the piano plays what are called Ravellian arpeggios, which means they're an arpeggios placed on no particular chords, but something that Ravel uses occasionally in his piano music. So they're known as Ravellian. So it's the word Ravel with Ian at the end. Ravellian arpeggios based on the underlying harmony, so based on the chord that's already gone. But as it's not fixed into a specific chord, we just call it, in this instance, a Ravellian arpeggio. It isn't something that happens very often at all in this piece, but there it so happens that it does. Okay, we're on to the next page, and bar 104. So if you see where figure 10 is, count back 3. 3 bars back from figure 10, the tude goes into the trumpets. So S2A is used, and it rises in pitch to link into the development, which happens at figure 10. Got that? So we're at figure 10, and it's the development.